welcome everyone to day number 11 of our epic 29-day adventure throughout Europe. And today we're saying Auf Wiedersehen to Deutschland, and we're saying Buongiorno to Italia. We're going to Italy today on trains. It's going to be a long travel day, but it's going to be nice and relaxing because it's been pretty physical few days, a lot of running around, a lot of walking. Yesterday was uphill walking, and but today I get to sit back and relax on trains. Full travel day. It's a couple hours from here to Munich, and we'll transfer to another train. And it's a 7-hour train ride all the way down to Venice, Italy, our destination. We should get there about dinner time tonight. So, but it's going to be nice and relaxing. Sit back, first class. I'm not in any kind of time hurry or any kind of crunch or anything. There's a lot of time to transfer between trains. We're going to have breakfast in Munich at the train station, and it's going to be a good time. So let's head up down to the train station. By the way, day number 11. We're 1/3 of the way through this trip, and if I flew home today, it would be an amazing, epic trip. But we're just getting started, baby. Yeah. So we still have, wow, day number 11 of 29. Do the math. So anyway, we're on our way to the train station. Let's get going. All right, we're on the way to the train station, and looks like most of the snow is melted, which is interesting. It hasn't been above freezing. I guess the ground temperature must be a little bit warmer than the air temperature. There's a little bit of ice here and there. Right there. But I think more snow is in the forecast today. The temperature is supposed to remain below freezing here in Füssen, but we're going to be traveling to Venice, Italy. And it's a little bit warmer there, but they're also supposed to get a little bit of rain, I think, as well, rain or snow. And but it's not going to really affect me too much. I'm going to be on trains traveling, but it's going to be plenty cold still. I think it's in the 30s or 40s for the high temperature. And the low tonight in Venice is going to be 33 Fahrenheit. So, plenty cold still, but I love it. I'm bundled up. I got 7 layers on, so I'm doing okay. I got gloves, I got hoodies. But anyway, when we take this train today, we've got to kind of backtrack. There's something to do with the Austrian border. Makes it difficult to travel across the border right here via train. You can do it on a bus easily, but trying to figure that out was a whole nother issue. I'd rather just stick with my train, my Eurail pass that's already paid for. So we got to kind of backtrack up to backtrack up to Munich, and where we're gonna have breakfast there. We got a couple hours between trains in Munich, and then we take another train, goes direct from Munich to Venice. But it's a kind of like a big multi-hour semicircle I have to do on a train. I'll see if I can put up a map right here that shows our route today. But it is what it is. Anyway, it'll be a nice, relaxing day. I'm looking forward to that, just sitting back on a train all day long. And the train journey itself is the destination because it's quite scenic from what I understand. It goes through the Austrian Alps, I think. It's called the Brenner Pass, and should be quite a fun day. So anyway, we're at the train station, and this is probably the longest walk I'll have to do today. And maybe at the train station when I have to walk between platforms might be a little longer, but not too bad. Okay, I'm waiting for the next train. This is a train goes to Munich, and before the train comes, I went and bought, I hope it's orange juice. Not sure what it is. It says orange on it. They had orange soda, Fanta. I don't want soda right now. I want orange juice. So I bought this. Hopefully it's orange juice. Let's have a look at it. Here comes a train. I'm not sure if this is mine or not. It might be. Perfect, orange juice. Okay, my train leaves at 6:59, it's 6:43. This is a terminal station, so sometimes they'll show up early. I'd like to get on because it's heated. Let me pause the video and check it out. Yep, this is my train, so it's going to be leaving in just a couple minutes here. But anyway, we're on board, settled in, and this train will be about 2 hours and 20 minutes to Munich. Then I'll have a couple hours in Munich. We're going to grab breakfast there, get to our next train, which is the only direct train. They only have it once per day, a direct train from Munich to Venice, the Venice main train station. So I went ahead and booked a seat reservation on that as well. That particular train, because it's a very scenic, kind of touristy kind of train, you have to book a seat reservation on that in addition to your rail pass. So they charge a supplement. It's 15 euros extra on top of the rail pass, but that is a 7-hour train ride. So that's going to be relaxing. It's going to be beautiful. We're really looking forward to going through the Brenner Pass. It's called the Euro City Brenner, and only once a day that train runs direct. So I'm really happy so far. We're 1/3 the way through the trip, and every day I spent a lot of time planning this trip, and I made an itinerary for every day. This is today's itinerary, and down to the minute. You don't have to necessarily stick to the itinerary down to the minute. I've been changing things up as necessary, or if I feel like it, or restaurants don't work out, or things are closed, or whatever. But certain things you have to be there, like trains, for example. But I really planned things out very well, so I'm kind of taking inventory to see how did I do. So we're 1/3 of the way through the trip. I did really, really well planning the trip. I'm allowing enough time to walk between places where I need to walk, or I'm allowing plenty of time to wake up, get out of bed, shower, get dressed, pack my bags, check out of the hotel, get to the train station, and I allowed a lot of extra wiggle room if I wake up late, or if delays. You never know, unexpected things happen. Like for example, I had a train, or I had planned to take a train, but the train was canceled because of construction. Well, that was not published in my rail app, my rail planner app. It didn't tell me that, according to the rail planner app, that train was going to run, but it didn't. So I had to take a different train. But anyway, I allowed plenty of time in my itinerary to allow for things like that, so it all worked out. So I'm really happy with how I did on my itinerary. So as we go through the day, I'll show you things like, this is the seat reservation for the next train out of Munich. And then when we get to Venice, this is my transportation pass for the boats. I have a 2-day boat transportation. They're called Vaporetto, and I can get all around Venice on boats. So I already paid for it. I just have to go to a machine and punch in a code, and it'll print my pass. So really cool. Anyway, as we get going, there's a screen right to my left, and it's going to show as when the train departs, it will show information about upcoming stations. Sometimes it'll show a map, or it'll show if information like if we're delayed, or things like that. Sometimes it'll show the speed, how fast we're going to. This particular train, I don't think any of the trains today are high speed, but anyway, I'll have to get going here. So let's enjoy the trip to Munich. All right, we're on board. Underway. We're on the way to Munich. I want to give you a little tour here. This little first-class cabin. So here's the little screen I talked about. It's not showing anything at the moment. Usually it'll show upcoming stations or a map or something too. And any information you need to know about the trip, if there's delays or anything, it will come up here. So anyway, this is a 2-hour, 20-minute train ride, so I went ahead and took my jackets off, and there's coat hooks here. You can hang up your coats, they slide around if you need to move them. And of course, you got a little table here. You can bring snacks, food, drinks on board if you like. Up here's for luggage, so I got my duffel bag. I'm not sure if my wheelie bag will fit up here, so I went ahead and let it slide under the seat here. And that's pretty much it for this train. Some of them have Wi-Fi, some don't. I'm not sure about this one, I haven't checked yet. And most of them have bathrooms. And yeah. The bigger trains will have a restaurant car and everything on it, which you've probably seen in one of my previous videos. I had breakfast on in a restaurant car there. So that was pretty nice. Pretty good omelet. So anyway, we're underway. I'll show you some views when they come up. All right, we made it here to the massive Munich train station. All kinds of international trains and local trains and everything coming through here. So lots of trains. I forget how many tracks are here. I'm on track 30, so there's a lot of tracks that come in and out of Munich. But anyway, we've got just over 2 hours till our next train, so I'm going to find somewhere to sit down and have breakfast. So let's go check out what's available to eat here in Munich. Alright, so this is kind of the main part of the rail station here, and off, I want to say it's tracks like 11 through 25 or something like that, and then off in this direction there's kind of a little offset tracks. It's tracks 5 through 10, and then on this side, which is the side we came in, you have to kind of walk down and then it's off to the side, tracks 27 through 36. Plus, they have the U-Bahn and the S-Bahn, which I think are kind of like the local subway type of systems that go around the local area here. So, and I'm sure there's buses and stuff too outside the station. So lots going on here, as you can see. Tons of trains coming in and out of here. High-speed trains. You see those trains that say ICE, like that one right there, that big long white one. They're massive, and those are the high-speed trains. And they go international. They'll go to the Netherlands, down to Italy, France, just about everywhere throughout Western Europe here. So massive train station. It's really incredible to see something like this. So all I see to eat are these little kind of stands here, which look good. They look really good, but I was hoping for a heated indoor space to eat. It's -2 Celsius right now, which is, I want to say, is like 28 degrees Fahrenheit, something like that. So it's cold and it's not heated in the station. So I might check out, there's an exit over here. I might hop out onto the streets of Munich and see what's out there. If anything, I don't know. We'll just have a look. All right, while I'm walking around, I found this departure board. And sometimes this is more useful than the digital ones, because the digital ones, you have to wait for the trains to be listed on there. Here it's for the whole day. So I found my train. It's the 1132 Eurocity 85 to Venezia Santa Lucia. It looks like it's track 11. Santa Lucia is the main train station in Venice. So Venezia in Italian. So we no, we need to be at track 11 for our next train, but we're still looking for something to eat. And I happen to be standing on track 11, and there it is listed down there, 1132 Eurocity 85. That's going to be our train. It's just 9:47 right now, so we still have a ways to go. But this is going to be our track right here on the very end. All right, downtown Munich, Germany. But I don't see anything that looks like a sit-down restaurant immediately around here. Maybe we'll take a little walk around. By the way, it's still a little icy and snowy out here. It's cold. By the way, what a train ride that was, huh? Through the icy tundra. Jeez. Snowstorm out there. Anyway, look at this train. It's cool. Okay, just past here. Starting to snow off and on. It's cold out here. A couple of department stores, but just straight ahead here. I think I have to go through this way. But I see restaurant. Are they open for breakfast? I don't know. I found there's lots of banks, hotels, pharmacies, a couple of department stores like this one. That's the train station right over there. I see a sign that says Restaurant Cafe right across the street up here. It says Hauptbahnhof. That's the word for main train station. And they'll use the abbreviation HBF. Hauptbahnhof. Okay, here it is. Restaurant Cafe. Taxis here? Alright, let's see if it's open. Alright, it is open and they're serving breakfast. It's a breakfast buffet, but it's 26 euros, so I don't want to spend that much on a quick breakfast. So I'd rather tough out the weather here. So I might head back into the train station. We'll just grab something from one of those stands and wait for our train. So let's head back in. Okay, last chance for heating. It's McDonald's. I'm not excited about going to Europe and eating at McDonald's, but if it's heated indoors and it's quick, I'll take it. And that says I use my Google Translate app that says McDonald's is in the basement, so I have to go downstairs. So it looks like probably right over there. Alright, if you've never used that Google Translate app, it's cool. It's pretty awesome. I haven't had to use it a whole lot, but sure is handy when you need it. And the only catch is you have to have an internet connection. Thankfully, there's Wi-Fi here in the station. Anyway, let's go see if we can find it. Ooh, it's heated down here. It's still chilly, but better than it is up there. And they got more stuff to choose from. It's like a little market store, there's a bookstore, Starbucks. I think the plan is to have breakfast down here. Here's a place. Looks like all there's tables in there, but they're all full. It looks like. I didn't even know all of this was down here. Take a look at this. McDonald's is down there to the right. If I could find something that's not McDonald's, that would be great. It looks like that's to the right is where everything is. There's another Starbucks. Not Starbucks also, please. Come all the way to Europe and eat at McDonald's or Starbucks. Alright, let's find something. It is massive down here. I had no idea all of this was down here. Look, it's like a mall. Wow. There's McDonald's, but look. There's an empty table. Is there an empty table? Yeah. All right, let's Google Translate this. Okay, this is a meat shop. That's not quite what I have in mind. Let's see what else is down here. All the tables look full in McDonald's anyway. Here's a place. It's an Asian noodle place. Let's see what else there is. I wonder how far this goes. This is, oh, is this the end of it? There's a little sideway, a little hallway here too. This is like a grocery store. It looks like another type of some sort of store. Asian market. Oh, this is the end here. All right. So we got grocery stores down here. Wow. Okay, I think the plan is we'll check that McDonald's one more time. I'm not excited about that. I want breakfast items. But if all the tables are full, we'll check out, I think that Asian noodle place looked like they had tables. So, Asian noodles for breakfast. Oh well, it's something. Okay, so I went to the McDonald's and I just checked it out just to see if I could find a table, but then I looked at the menu. They're not even serving breakfast. They just have their burgers. Hard pass. McDonald's. I'm not a fan anyway. So then I went over to the Asian noodle place. I was like, I just don't want Asian noodles. And I was sitting there trying to translate the Asian noodle menu. It's in German. And trying to translate it. And I was like, I don't want that. So I found this other place called Jorma's, and at least they didn't have any tables to sit down at, but at least they had pastries and donuts and breakfast type things and orange juice. So that's what I got, Jorma's. And let's see what we got here. I got 3 things. I got a blueberry muffin, and I can't remember what I got. This thing, I don't even know what it is. It just looked good and I took it. So I brought these up to this platform. I'm on platform 11 where my train's gonna come, but look at this thing. That's good. That's just a sugary icing on there. That's tasty. Okay, I had to use Google Translate on this. It says fresh, pressed, fresh squeezed, in other words, orange juice. Looks like it's local. So I'll have this as well, and a couple more pastries. All right, this one, I think they just call it an apple twist. It's really good. And lastly, blueberry muffin. Jorma's, they do really good stuff. I'm glad I went there. I was hoping for a hot breakfast like scrambled egg sausage or something like that. Even a McDonald's breakfast would be fine. I wanted to sit down somewhere heated, but oh well. It doesn't always work out the way you want. But this is a really good breakfast actually. Okay, here's our train information. At first I was concerned because I'm on it's the right time, 11:32, the right train number, EuroCity 85. But then it says Venedig. I'm like, where's Venedig? Venedig? And so I had looked it up on Google. Turns out that's how you say Venice in German. So I knew in English it's Venice, in Italian it's Venezia, and in German it's Venedig. So I didn't know that. Let's learn something new. And Anyway, the train composition is also up there, and I'm in first class, and it says I need to wait in section A. So we'll head over there, and our train should be coming up very shortly. That's interesting. It looks like that's how they put water on board. That's a water hose. They go all the way up and down to each car, and they hook up these hoses and fill up the water tanks. I'm getting ready to ride on the OBB. Yeah, you know me. OBB. Yeah, you know me. You know. Well, let's get on board. All right, here we are, home for the next 7 hours or so, and I wasn't able to pick my seat when I made the seat reservation. It was kind of assigned to me, and unfortunately, they gave me an aisle seat. I wanted a window seat. I hear this is a very scenic train ride, so I really wanted to get the window seat. Fortunately, this car is not sold out, so there are some empty seats towards the end of the car right here for the window. So I'm going to grab this seat here instead of over there. But I have my seat reservation. I paid for it and everything, but I'm just going to sit here instead. I'm sure that's fine. So on our way to Venice in just a few minutes. And this is a very nice looking seat. Look how comfortable that looks. Recliner. And here we've got power. Little bin here. Here's coat hooks. Up here's my luggage. Nobody sits there. Look at all the legroom I have here. Look at that. Yeah.
Dass in unseren Zügen die Verpflichtung zum Tragen einer FFP2-Maske gilt. In Deutschland besteht noch bis zum 2.2. die Verpflichtung zum Tragen einer FFP2-Maske in allen Fernverkehrszügen. Ich bitte um Ihre Unterstützung und danke für Ihr Verständnis.
Okay, we're on the way. It's a 7-hour trip. Unfortunately, there's no dining car, but they do have a little trolley with snacks and stuff you can buy and take it back to your seat. So it's nice that they have that. Also, it doesn't appear they have Wi-Fi service on this trip. It's a long trip. No Wi-Fi. But that's okay because I'm going to be looking out the window anyway.
Geschätzte Fahrgäste, in Kürze erreichen wir unseren nächsten Halt Kufstein. Ladies and gentlemen, next stop Kufstein. Der Ausstieg in Kufstein befindet sich in Fahrtrichtung links.
Beautiful mountains out there. I think we just crossed over the border from Germany into Austria. The Austrian Alps just outside the window. Beautiful. We just stopped at Jenbach, I think is how you say it, in Austria. And I think the next hour or so is going to be the most scenic part of the journey. We're going to do a big kind of a climbing circle up into the Alps. Big climbing 360 degrees. And then we hit Innsbruck, Austria, and then through the Brenner Pass to Brenner, which crosses over into the border to Italy. So we'll be in Italy in about an hour, and we're making our way towards Venice. Beautiful out here. Look at the scenery. Unbelievable. Spectacular. We just crossed over the border into Italy. We're in the Italian Alps now at Brenner, the Brenner Pass.
Infatti anche a me è venuto a un certo punto andiamo a fare per altre robe per le vite e un controllo no esatto sempre legato un po' questo famiglia mi ha chiamato e allora sempre no sempre lo fanno sì e probabilmente non so qual è esattamente bravo e quindi E dopo non c'è. Io avevo mangiato.
Dear passengers, in a few minutes we will arrive at Venice Santa Lucia station, final destination of the journey. ÖBB, Deutsche Bahn and Trenord wish you a pleasant stay in Venice. Thank you for traveling with our Eurocity trains.
All right, here we are. We made it to Venice, Italy. Wow, what a spectacular train ride that was. Started off in a snowstorm, but then you go through those Alps. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. You go through there, and the whole trip is like that. It's just so scenic. You could film the whole thing and watch it for 7 hours, and it's amazing. And then at the end, that spectacular sunset, we were treated to a visual spectacle. Wow. What a great, if you ever travel between Munich, Germany and Venice, Italy, this is the way to do it. It takes a long time, but wow, is it spectacular. Absolutely thumbs up. What a spectacular train ride. Anyway, I didn't notice, or I didn't realize until just now, one of the cars on this train is called the Night Jet. You can book this as an overnight sleeper car, and you can see right inside here, they have little rooms that close up with curtains, and it sits down beds. They have different choices to choose from as far as how many people it sleeps and stuff, but Night Jet overnight sleeper car, one of the options you can take when you're traveling on train through Europe. Pretty cool. Anyway, we've got to get down, figure out where we are, and get our water taxi pass set up and everything like that. So let's head down through the main train station and check it out. There it is, the Grand Canal. Wow. Anyway, we're looking for some sort of ticket machine. It should say something like ACTV or Venezia Unica or something similar. I think it might be down in this, that's the ferry dock. It's probably over there in that little building over there. Let's go check it out. Okay, here we are. Now, I already prepaid for my pass here. It has a code on this paper. I think all I have to do is go onto this machine and insert the code, and it should print me out my pass. But let's see how it goes. Choose electronic teaching and passes. Choose the language to start. English. Buy ticket. Collect tickets purchased online. Your PNR. Place the barcode. Oh, there's a barcode. Okay. There's a barcode right there. Oh, there it is. It popped right up. Look at that. Push the delivery button to deliver the products. Deliver. I bought it ahead of time online, so I got a discount on it. Small discount, but discount nonetheless. All tickets must be validated before traveling. Once the electronic pass has been validated, it's non-transferable. Please store the ticket and receipt in general. Okay. That was just about as easy as could be. Got my ticket here. I have to validate it. Then it's good for 48 hours. Or is it 2 full days? One of the two. Anyway, it's enough time that I need to use it. So anyway, I have to find out how to validate it, and then we need to take line number 1 to Academia stop. There is a faster one, line number 2, but it only operates like between business hours, like between 9 and 5, and it kind of goes a faster way without going on all the stops, kind of like in a little express route. But let's find out how to validate this, and then get on line number 1 on the Grand Canal. Exciting. Okay, here's all the departures, all the different water taxis. We're looking for line 1 towards Lido. Am I saying that right? Lido or Lido? Anyway, it's going to be in 10 minutes at stop E. And the other one up there, it says P La Roma. That's Piazza La Roma, if I'm saying that right. That goes the opposite direction. I think it's just one more stop from here. But we want to go towards Lido. It tells you on the right, it's scrolling by. Academia just went by. That's our stop. So you can kind of see where your destination is too on where it says notes. There it is right there, Academia. That's where we're going. So it looks like this is A and B here. We're looking for E, but if you wanted to, you could probably walk anywhere. The whole island is walkable. Probably takes just as long as the taxi. It's probably not any slower than taking the taxi, but a lot of stairs and bridges and stuff, and you could probably get lost real easy. I'd rather take the taxi. So anyway, let's find E. I don't know where it is. Okay, if I'm understanding this right, I just have to take this ticket and put it up to that scanner. Just scans it. That's how you validate. The old school way, they'd have a stamp machine. You put it in there, and it would put a stamp on it. But I think you just scan it now. But let's see if it works. Near your ticket card and validate here. All right, let's try it. Let's see if it works. Okay, it turned green. All right, I think it's validated. Okay, so this is E. The exit is on that side. Here we go. I'm not going to film this entire boat ride because we're going to do that tomorrow morning in the daytime. And but I'll show you some highlights, whatever there is to see. But let me show you kind of the route. It's posted right up here. That's where we are, and we're going to go down here. And then if you go a little further, that's St. Mark's Square. We're going to be seeing that tomorrow as well. So in Venice, there's no roads. Everything is canals and waterways. So everything is on boats. That includes police, fire, ambulance, everything. So it's pretty fascinating to see how they make it all work. And look at these buildings. stop is ours, so here we go. Yeah. Okay, right behind me, that's the Academia Bridge. If my memory serves right, I may be wrong about this, but I think it's the only wooden bridge in all of Venice, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I need to pull out my guidebook because I don't know where my hotel is from here. It's close, but Rick Steves, help me out. Here we go. Okay, that's the ferry dock right behind me, and I consulted the map in my guidebook here. By the way, Rick Steves, Best of Europe. My whole trip is, most of it is planned from this guy right here, Rick Steves. But with my back to the ferry dock on the left side, there's a street here that goes straight back that way. It should be called Rio Foscarini. It's a longer name than that, but Foscarini is what I need to remember. And that's where my hotel is. My hotel is called Hotel Belle Arti. So let's head down that road right there. We should run right into it. Okay, should be right down over here. Okay, while we're walking down here looking for the hotel, let's talk about the weather. It's chilly, it's cold, but not nearly as cold as it is in Füssen, way below freezing and snow everywhere. And so I don't have my gloves on like in Germany. My fingers feel like they're gonna fall off because it was so cold, and I have to put my gloves on. And so anyway, I think that it is cold though still. It's, the low tonight is going to be about 33 degrees. And what was the low in Füssen last night? 18 degrees or something like that. Really cold, but it's still chilly, but not nearly as bad as, you know, snow and everything. So anyway, we should be getting close. Doesn't look like much from the outside, but it's right in the heart of Venice. That's what counts. I saw pictures of the room. The rooms look pretty nice, if I remember. Okay, the outside doesn't look like much, but look at this entranceway. Wow, I really like it. Pretty spectacular. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get checked in, and then we're going to find a place for dinner. I have something written down in my plans, but we'll see if it's open or not. But then, when we come back from dinner, I'll give you a tour of the hotel. Okay, I'm all checked in. Very interesting room. We'll show it to you after dinner. But I'm all checked in. I'm all settled in. And right now I'm trying to find a restaurant. It's called Terrazza dei Nobili. I apologize. I don't speak Italian. I'm sure that's terrible pronunciation. But something like that. Terrazza dei Nobili. And according to my guidebook right here, it's recommended in here, you just go straight down this same street my hotel is on, and then you come to a dead end at the water, and you turn right, and it should be there on the waterfront there. So let's get going. While we're walking here, I'm going to talk a little bit about safety and security now. I have a feeling, I haven't run into anything yet, but I have a feeling like I did a lot of research, and the main crime in Europe is pickpocketing. And so I've got everything zippered up. You don't really have to worry too much about getting mugged and stuff like that, shot and all that stuff. But pickpockets is the big thing. So, and scams. So I've got everything zippered away underneath layers. And it's a pain for me to access things, much less anybody else trying to pickpocket me. So I've got a money belt on underneath my shirt. I've got 2 jackets and a shirt on, and underneath all of that is a money belt. I just keep my passport in there and some spare credit cards in case anything gets lost. On the inside pocket of my first jacket, I got 2 jackets on. This is the outer jacket. My first jacket, I have an inside pocket. That's where I keep my wallet with my cash. And but most places take mobile pay when you want to pay for things. So I just use my phone for that, for most things. So I don't even have to access my wallet or anything. Also, my passport's in my money belt too. But other than that, all my outer pockets are empty. I just hold my cell phone. I'm holding my Rick Steves book. And when I go out in the daytime, I have a backpack with my Rick Steves book and whatever else I might need. But all my valuables are zipped away. So even if someone slips a hand in my pocket, it's okay. Nothing's in there. Well, not nothing, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, here's the waterway. Wow. Look at this. Oh, there's a ferry dock here. So just turn right here and it should be straight down this way. But I have a feeling in the pickpocketing is, he didn't mention it specifically, but I have a feeling Italy's the main culprit. So anyway, may or may not be true. But I've been all zippered up through the whole trip anyway, just in case. But anyway, should be right up here. The hours according to the guidebook is it's open till midnight, open late. So, but we'll find out. This is a few years old at this point. So, all right, let's find it. It should be right up here. Ooh, surprise, surprise. I had no idea what this place was. It's a pizzeria. Yes. Anyway, recommended in the Rick Steves guidebook. So let's go in. Looks like it's open. Okay, so really nice restaurant in here. It's crowded, so thank you. We're going to try an aperitif. It's Spritzer Select it's called. And then I forgot what it was called. It's a sliced beef dish. I asked him what would he recommend between that or the pizza. He said the beef. He said it's really nice. So I went with that and a glass of red wine with it. So we'll see how it goes. And it looks like he just brought some bread to the table. So let me check that out.
Ich habe jetzt 10-mal diese Gezeitentabelle gekriegt, nur das, was dort markiert ist, ist quasi das Einzelne jetzt.
How do you say cheers in Italian? Don't know. There we go. Oh, that's real smooth. That's really tasty. All right, the sliced beef is here. I forget exactly what the name of the dish is, but it looks and smells absolutely amazing. Check this out. Look at that. Wow. It's got some, I don't know what that is exactly. Some sort of sauce on there. I'm going to taste this first. Is that potato underneath? It's good. I don't know. It might be a red wine sauce. I'm not sure. Let's see if that's potato. It's not potato. I'm not sure what it is. Some kind of vegetable thing, I think. Wow. Yeah. Very, very good. I can't show too much because there's a lot of guests in here. He told me I could film in here, but kindly asked I didn't film the other guests in here, so of course it makes sense. But you can kind of see the decor in here. It's you get a good idea of what it looks like in here. It's pretty simple but classy, and the food is the star. Wow! And I asked him to bring me red. He just brought me what his recommendation is. I don't even know what it is, but it's very nice red wine. And I noticed the dish is small. I know they're big on, in Italy, they're big on courses. They've got a first course, which is an appetizer, and then the second course, antipasti, which is the appetizer, then the first course, and the second course is like the main course. I just went straight for the second course, but it's pretty small. I'm trying to keep the bill down a little bit, but I'll probably go for dessert after as well, but very good. That's the waiter behind me. I didn't get a good look at the dessert menu. I'll have to ask him what's recommendation. I did see they have tiramisu, and we'll see what else they have. But very good. Oh, that was a very nice dinner. Very good, very tasty. And if you didn't know, the international symbol for I'm finished is you put the fork and the knife together on the plate, and you can also push it aside if you like. Just push the plate a little bit over, and that lets the waiter know that you're done. But anyway, I'm going to ask about dessert because that was very good, but small, a little bit on the small side, but definitely worth it. It was very tasty, a little on the pricey side, but it was excellent. It was very, very good. So very classy place. I really like it here. So. Okay, here's what it was. Sliced beef. Where's the English one? Oh, here. Crunchy radicchio. That's what that was. Radicchio and balsamic vinegar cream. Wow. That was so good. Excellent. All right, anyway, we're going to look at dessert. 24 euros for that. A little bit pricey. Oh my God, look at all the desserts they have. Look at this. Wow. And all of this too. And homemade. Oh my God. And a cheese board. What's the next page? Is there 2 pages of dessert? No. Okay, then there's a pizza. How do I pick from all of this? I'm just gonna have to ask him what his recommendation. There's so much to choose from. Cheesecake, I do love cheesecake, but you know I want Italian. I want the Italian experience, you know. God, how do I pick? Pistachio ice cream, coated with caramelized hazelnuts. Wow! Look at this. So many things I've never had. Look at this. Wow! I don't even know where to begin. No, I don't. Oh, homemade is probably the best, right? Homemade tiramisu. I might have to go with that. What is this? I don't know what panna cotta is with berries. Is that like the dessert I had yesterday? I couldn't even finish that. The waiter is fantastic, by the way. You go to a lot of restaurants and you ask, what do you recommend? And they say, well, it depends on what you like. It's like, come on, dude, tell me what's good here, you know? But he's making the recommendations, and he told me the best thing on the dessert menu is a section of homemade desserts. So it's all made in-house here, and they have a souffle. So he said that's the best. So I said, I'll take it. So I'm looking forward to this souffle dessert. Wow! Did you see all the desserts they have? That's just the dessert menu. This restaurant is not a huge restaurant; it's very small. But normally they have outdoor seating too, waterfront, which is amazing. But of course it's very cold outside, so I'm not going to eat out there. But I bet you in the summertime that's very nice out there at night. So, but anyway, what a great meal! Fantastic.
Malakoff ist aber jetzt verkaufsbar.
If you think that looks good, you should smell it. Oh my God. They make that fresh here from scratch. It's house made. So, the chocolate souffle. Wow. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. I hate to eat it because the presentation is so beautiful. Look at that. Wow. But you should smell this. This is, oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Let's start with, well, a little bit of ice cream. Oh, look at that. Oh my God. I was not expecting that. Wow. I was not expecting all that chocolate to come oozing out of it from the center. Wow. All right. Try not to drip it. Here we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Okay, this is hard to do. It's hard to film this at the same time without dripping it. All right, here we go. Oh. That is amazing. One thing these European restaurants do is each course is better and better and better, and when you get to dessert, it's amazing. Wow. This is fantastic.
Also bis 9 Sitze ist normalerweise kein Problem, das sollte jetzt noch unter Weg bewegen, das ist aber auch für diese Privatsäge.
That is so good. Oh my God. All right, I'm going to finish this up off camera and then take you back to the hotel. I'll give you a tour of the hotel. A very interesting hotel room too. Very small, but you'll see. What an amazing meal. Fantastic. Thumbs up.
For my correct 2 tables for 6 here and 6 here. Yeah.
He brought a little bit of after dinner limoncello. I wasn't expecting that. Look at that. I have a bottle of limoncello. I think I'm almost done with it at home, but yeah. They usually make mixed drinks with this, but limoncello. Very lemony, for sure. Wow, that dinner was amazing. Especially the dessert, the souffle. Did you see the chocolate ooze out of that when I cut into it? Wow. Anyway, this is the, well, not technically the Grand Canal, but the kind of the water around the area. And once in a while, when the tide goes high, all of Venice floods. I'm hoping that doesn't happen on my visit, but I'm kind of hoping it does because it'd make a great video. Be good for YouTube if everything flooded, but it'd be a pain to navigate around the city. But anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about what's in the guidebook versus what I just experienced. The restaurant was amazing, the service was amazing, but it says in here that in Italy, just about everywhere, service is included in the menu price. Well, there's two charges. It'll say coperto, which is a cover charge, which they did add that on the bill, a €3 cover charge, just to come in and sit down. And then it should say on the bill, servizio incluso. Service included, right? And that means the tip. The tip is included in the menu price. Well, when he brought the bill, it didn't say that on the menu. So I asked him, is the service included? He said, no, it's not included, which kind of surprised me because in here it says it's always included, and most Italians will tip €1 or €2 per person on top of the bill. That's all they tip. So anyway, I left another €5. The bill was €46. I left €5. Plus the 3 for the cover charge is €8. I figured that's fine. So each country's different, but it seems like from what the guidebook says, it can differ even from what it says here. Anyway, I don't mind tipping a little, even if it's a little much for Italy. I don't mind because the service was fantastic. It was really good, and the food was amazing. So even if it's a heavy tip for Italy, it's okay. I don't mind. So in America, that would be a low tip, really. Or average tip maybe, but that's an American thing, you know, and we're in Italy. So but anyway, it is what it is. I asked him, is that okay when I give him the tip? He says, yeah. He says, it's whatever you want. So he seemed fine with it. Anyway, we're gonna walk back to the hotel. I'm gonna show you the hotel room, and then we'll wrap up this video. What an amazing day. So here we are at the hotel, and like I said before, here's the sign in the hotel. From the exterior, it doesn't look like much. It looks like an apartment building or something, really. But anyway, but once you get to the front gate, it's like, bam! Wow! Anyway, and the inside is something else to see. Let me show you around. All right, so you come in the front gates here, and pretty cool hotel. I kind of like it. And outside they have seating areas. Here's some information about a concert or something coming up. Looks like a classical music concert. Not on the dates that I'm here, but my schedule is packed already, so I don't have time to go to concerts. But that'd be cool to see. You know, I could always change things up if something looked interesting. But anyway, they got an outdoor seating area, and they probably for smoking and things. Yeah, they have ashtrays and stuff out here. So if you want to come smoke, you come out here. And then they have this nice area out here with a fountain and everything. So here's the reception area. And that's going to be the buffet breakfast in the morning. I'll show you that tomorrow. So come down here. Looks like some information about museum. Oh, we're going here. We're going here tomorrow. Very cool. It's interesting. I wouldn't call it a chandelier, some kind of light fixture here. Don't know anything about it. This thing, if you know what any of this stuff is, just put it in the comments. I don't know what it is. And this is a very small elevator, no more than 3 people. There's the elevator. Looks bigger than it is because they have a mirror in here. But It's very small. So we're on the second floor. Now the ground floor is 0. You go up a flight for the first floor. This is European style. American style is first floor is on the ground. So really this, in America, this would be the third floor. But here it's the second floor. So we're in 202, if I remember right. It says put your key here to open. Here's the key. That's just a standard key. So I thought maybe there's something in there to scan in or something. Nope. Maybe that was a thing and it's not anymore. It's just a regular old key. So. And here's another thing. I have no idea what that is. So anyway, turn on the lights. And here we go. I don't even know what this is yet. It looks like it's half disassembled. Do not disturb. Maybe it's heating. Maybe it's a thermostat. I don't know. Anyway, as you can see, look at the wallpaper and the... So this is a very, very small room. This is the smallest room yet. This is it. That's the whole of the room. Single bed. I booked a single room. I don't need much space. It's just me. And my bags are already here in the corner. There's a little, it's seen better days. It looks like there used to be a handle here, but you can open up there's hangers. Oh, extra pillows. That's nice. There's a safe there if you need it. Extra blankets too, down there. Very nice. Here's, I haven't looked at any of this yet. There's little drawers for whatever. And it matches the, I don't know what happened here. What is, there's a, anyway, this is definitely not, there's little, I don't know, something splashed on there. Who knows what that is? Okay, it's a stain. I was like, please don't be dirty. It's not, so it's not a cleanliness issue, it's a stain. Okay, anyway, that's the whole room. Let me show you the bathroom. There's something very strange. I don't know what this thing is. I'll have to figure that out. But let me show you, there's something very strange about this bathroom, very unusual. I'll turn that on. Heated towel rack. This must be a thermostat because I don't see a radiator furnace in here. But heated towel rack. I got the sink. Another one of these weird showers with 2 doors. Pretty standard from all the other rooms I've seen. Well, I don't know what that is up there. And then, but the toilet is weird. So check it out. When you flush, look at this thing. You push it down. And when everything goes down, you have to push stop. That is weird. I've never seen anything like that ever. You have to stop the water flow for the toilet. Anyway, extra toilet paper. I guess that's, who knows what that is? Probably some kind of scent to make this toilet smell nice. I don't know. Anyway, that's the whole of the room. So a couple of things. I noticed there's a light up here. I can't figure out how to turn it on or it doesn't work. I'm not sure. And the thermostat thing looks like it had a cover at some point. Looked like that's seen better days. And this light, it's nice that it's there, but this switch is in bad shape. I had to fiddle with it a little bit to get the light to turn on the first time, but anyway. All right, so that's the room. A little bit quirky. It's seen better days. Some of the switches don't work great. I don't know if that light works or the thermostat works. I'm not sure. Looks like it used to have a more modern key to get in, and looks like they've disconnected that, or they just switched to a standard key. I don't know, but pretty interesting anyway. It's kind of fun to see a room like this, and it's seen better days, obviously, and needs a little TLC, but it's got personality, doesn't it? It's nice, nice and interesting. I like it. I like it despite its flaws. It's very interesting. And the wallpaper and the decor, very interesting. I really like it. So anyway, what did I pay for this room? I paid, well, what did I pay? Nothing. It was free, thanks to credit card rewards points. I mention it in most of my videos where I do a hotel room review, that I got a lot of travel rewards, and so I've been using it for this trip. But normal price was $129.64. That's for 2 nights, including breakfast buffet. So that's $65 a night, including breakfast. That's not bad. That's very good if you were to pay for it. Of course, I got it for free thanks to my credit card. So very good deal. Not too bad. So anyway, we're going to wrap up this video. I want to review Germany. Germany was very interesting. Something I would do differently. If I was going to visit Germany again in the winter time, in the slow season, I would stick to the big cities. I'm glad I did what I did. It was very beautiful. The medieval towns and everything. But everything shuts down like 5 o'clock in some places. And I couldn't even find a vending machine in Füssen last night. That was kind of a problem, because I was doing laundry, and I'm glad they had a vending machine in that laundry room, and I'm glad I used it, because after that nothing was open, and I couldn't even find a vending machine anywhere to get any food after 9 o'clock. So yeah. So if I was going to visit those medieval towns again, I would definitely do that in the shoulder season or the summertime. Winter times, I would recommend sticking to the big cities. Literally, like when I say nothing's open, I don't mean just like nightclubs and things like that. Hotels are shut down, restaurants are shut down, everything's locked up tight. Not even a corner convenience store, nothing. There's absolutely nothing open. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to be visiting the Cinque Terre, which is a small coastal towns in Italy here, and that'll be later on this week. But I had a hard time finding a hotel that was open, but I found one. But we'll see what happens with the restaurants and stuff when I visit there too. So it might be the same kind of situation. But if I was to do anything differently in Germany, I would go more to the big cities in the wintertime. But yeah, anyway, I'm glad I'm here in Venice, and that restaurant's open nice and late, so I don't have to worry about that here in Venice. Hopefully all the big cities I'm visiting over the next week or so will be like that. I'm spending 2 nights here in Venice, 2 nights in Florence, and then 2 nights in Rome. So hopefully there shouldn't be any problems with that kind of thing. But the Cinque Terre is after that, and we'll see what happens there. But yeah, fantastic day today. I was glad to have a nice relaxing day on the train. It was a long travel day, but the scenery was spectacular. It was relaxing sitting on the train. Didn't have to walk anywhere too far. I got to sit back, relax, enjoy the scenery. Even took a short little nap on the train, but the scenery was just unbelievable. You wouldn't believe it. If you're ever traveling between Munich, Germany, and Venice, Italy, that's the way to do it. Eurocity. Look up the Eurocity Brenner Pass. The train number was 85. Eurocity 85. It runs once a day between Munich and Venice direct, and it was spectacular. The scenery was unbelievable. Like I said before, I wish I could film that whole 7-hour train ride, and it was just unbelievably beautiful. So and the sunset at the end was spectacular. So big thumbs up. I really enjoyed the relaxing day because I've had a strenuous couple of days. Lots of walking around and hiking and falling on my face and things like that. So it was nice to sit back and relax for a whole day. Even though I was traveling on trains, it was really easy. It really was. Nothing to stress about. So yeah, so fantastic day. Nice little rest for me. So I enjoyed it, and I'm enjoying this room and the city of Venice, Italy. It's beautiful here. So anyway, tomorrow, make sure you come back for the next vlog. The next video will be, I'm going to do the full video of that the water taxi. I want to say it's like a 45-minute water boat ride. Some of the boats will have seats in the front. Fingers crossed the boat I get on will have seats in the front. The boat I went on tonight did not have that. So you could sit on an inside area, or there's an area where I was filming where it's kind of on the sides and you can walk back and forth between the sides, or there's seats all the way in the back, which it looks like you can't get very much, get a very good view back there. But hopefully there'll be seats in the front tomorrow on the boat I get on. But it is, whatever it is, it is. We're going to enjoy that. And then we're going to be taking that from the train station where I was all the way down past here to St. Mark's Square, where we're going to be checking out all the sites, the museums there in St. Mark's Square. It's going to be spectacular. And St. Mark's Basilica is over there too. So we'll be checking all of that out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. There's going to be lots to see and talk about tomorrow. So while I say tomorrow, I'm filming tomorrow. But the next vlog, my next full vlog, will be there from here in Venice at St. Mark's Square, and the water taxi. So anyway, my lip is healing up. I'm healing up slowly from my fall the other day. Doing okay. And anyway, not much else to say today. The dinner was fantastic. Really enjoyed the train ride today. And there's one more thing to say. And that is to get out there and explore your world. All right, we'll see you in the next video.